Hello travelers! In this video I will continue my discussion of large particle physics. You may recall what I said in part 1 about acceleration, redirection, and repetition. In part 2 I will discuss more about acceleration and how to get the ball to go faster and farther. Before I continue, if you want to do this yourself, keep in mind that this won't work unless you scale up the SRTs at least 2.5 times. Also, you need to drop the ball into the SRT a little off center, slightly away from the backbone of the SRT. Furthermore, if you move your building to another planet, like this one for instance, you may need to make adjustments. In this case, I had to lower the ball generator by about 1 unit. Previously it was dropping in and bouncing and overshooting the left two SRTs. Alright, let's go. You recall this bouncer in front of you from part 1. How do I scale this up and make the ball go faster and farther? The only way to get the ball to go faster is to prolong the acceleration. This ball generator is placed 25 units above the SRT. So to make it faster, you can raise it higher. This will make the ball bounce higher and farther when redirected sideways. When you do that, you may need to make adjustments to the ball catcher, or the bouncer on the left, to make it work. When you scale up the ball like this, each rebounce point must be repositioned to catch and rebounce the ball. So let me show you the result of scaling this up. I packaged it all up to hide the mechanics and add a little mystery to the experience. There you go. You can see the ball generator way over there, up high, and there's where the ball will end up. Let's actually position ourselves in a good place to watch it. Or first, got to make sure it's working. This thing's kind of finicky. So there's the ball generator. See if we can make it work. Let's trigger it. Ah, there we go. Sometimes it falls into the second to the last, and I put a detector in there to catch it. So let's see if it'll drop in this time. I think it did, but I missed it. Okay, it's bouncing, bounce, bounce. Oh good, landed in the bottom one. And here I've got another floor plate, and I just landed on the floor plate. Let me see if I can slip out of here. Ooh, here comes the ball. Isn't that so cool? There it goes, drops, bounce. Well, how fast can you accelerate the ball? I guess the sky is the limit, right? But what if you don't want to put the ball generator up that high? I mean, that one right there is about 60 units up in the air, above the SRT that it drops into. I featured the height in this example by wrapping it, or the ball generator, in an attractive tower. But what if you don't want any high points in your build? How about going sideways instead? Let me show you how to do that. Okay, here you can see a much lower profile. Placing the ball generator, you see it's right there where the reticule is pointing. only 10 units above the SRT. You take that one drop and cascade it to 13 more SRT pairs, 10 unit drops each. That's the same as putting the ball generator 140 units up in the air, over twice the height of the previous build at, I believe, 60 units. All right, let's demonstrate. All right, that launches it straight up. Gets re-triggered. All right, let's take a look at that. Oh, way up there. Starts out slow and gradually speeds up. Way up high, back down again. All right, let's not stop there. Going sideways has its limits. So let's get circular. Okay guys, here I'm showing you the next step in ball acceleration and control, but in a circular path. Ahead of you, you will see the heavy water antimatter reactor. You can see the vat of heavy water bubbling on top of the antimatter reactor. And let me introduce you to my chief scientist. Stands around doing pretty much nothing, but he watches for things that can really go bad. Over here, this is where all the product is stored and accumulated. And there's the processing tower. Let's charge that up. There you go. Now that should work a lot better. Look at that. So there's the SRT pairs, circular tower, circular torus of ball drops, 45 of them, all the way around. And each one of these has 14 units of separation, so it's a 14 drops. And let's see, what's the math on that? Well, let's just see if we can get it going. Where's the button? Okay, starts out slow, goes around in a circle, comes back around really fast. Look at that. Goes up in the air. And comes back down. I've seen this go up above the clouds. Re-triggers. Repeats the process. Round we go, faster and faster, up in the air. Yeah, it's too bad we don't have a cloud come by. It's just so fun to see that thing disappear above the clouds. And you think, what happened to it? It's gone. Oh, got re-triggered. Okay, let me do the calculation real quick. Okay, 630. Yeah, okay, so 45 of these at 14 units each, that's 630 units. That's the equivalent of 630 units up high. I didn't have to go that high. So I started out doing linear, sideways acceleration, with only a 10 unit drop per cascade. Here I'm doing 45 cascade, 14 unit drops each, and this thing goes way up there. All right, this is it, guys. We got more things to come, fun things with balls, and I'm not going to go there. Anyway, so yeah, I have other videos in mind, fun things I'm doing. I'll show you later. So, see, it's waving goodbye. So say goodbye to the scientists, guys, and thank you for watching.